What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come to you, give you a little bit of a video about repeat customers, how to take advantage or do your best to get repeat customers. Because guys, repeat customers, they sustain your business, they give you longevity, and they dramatically decrease your workload. So I'm an advertiser myself. I spend money on ads. Um, I've worked with other businesses and set up ads for them. And one thing that is always true is it is much easier and it's much cheaper to keep and retain a customer rather than get a new one. So that's why you see so many loyalty programs, is because they know, listen, if we can just give them perks, if we can keep their business, they will stay with us. And that makes our life so much easier. So that's why you see so many loyalty programs, rewards. It's why you get coupons, all of that. So I think the same thing goes with phone flipping. The more repeat customers you have, the better your life is. The less time you have to spend posting ads, the less money that you have to spend on Facebook ads. So you might ask, well, how, if I buy a phone from one person, how can I possibly use them as a consistent repeat customer when most people are only getting a phone every 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, a year and a half? What will this do for me now? Is this a long-term game or what's the deal? Guys, the cool thing is, so you can use anybody, any customer that you meet with on a daily basis throughout the month, throughout this year, this week. If you meet somebody tomorrow or today, that person can become a repeat customer from you. What I mean by that, there's two ways. One, they can sell you more devices themselves, which means if you buy a phone from them, I always tell them, and I encourage you to say, listen, I buy phones, I buy electronics, tablets, smartphones, video games, whatever. I buy them all. And if you have any more, I would love to purchase them from you. And then I give them my business card. So right then and there, I know, if anybody in their family has a device, I can get it. If they have another device, I can get it. But also, you can use that same person, instead of getting all of their devices, you can tell them, listen, and this is what I usually do, and this is probably my best way to get repeat customers, I think, is I will tell every single customer that I meet with, I'll give them my business card, and I'll say, listen, if you don't mind, if you just take a picture of this, maybe put the cash with it, the cash that I just gave them, if you just take a picture with this, put it on your Facebook group or on your Facebook profile and tag either myself or my business in it, I will give you $10, $10 to $15, depending on how I'm feeling. I'll give you $10 for every single one of your friends that ends up selling their phone to me. So if you think about it, most people have 1,000 friends. So I'll tell them, like, listen, you've got like 1,000 friends. If just 1% of your friends, which is just 10 people, 10, 15 people, if just 1% of them ends up selling me a phone, that's $100, $150, $200 for you, and you're not doing any work, and you're bragging that you have all of this cash. So people really like to do that. As long as I recommend it, it's almost always going to be posted, and I'll follow up with them. I'll message them or I'll text them afterward and say, hey, hope you enjoyed your experience. Leave me a review on my Facebook page, but also, would you mind doing that post that I was telling you about? I will very gladly pay you through Cash App, PayPal, Cash, whatever. So that alone, posts like that, guys, if you think about it, one post can reach a few hundred people. We'll say 500 people per post. So if you meet with 10 people over the course of a week, that can end up being 5,000 people that see your business. That's going to draw likes to your page. It's going to increase your organic reach on Facebook so that your page is shown to more people for free and without you doing anything. And it just makes you seem more reputable, guys. So I highly recommend. I don't know if anybody teaches this. I don't know if other people talk about this. But guys, that's a really good method that you can use to get repeat customers, is simply ask your customers to make a simple post on their Facebook telling people exactly what they did, that they sold a phone to you and that they highly recommend you. Another thing that you can do, and guys, he's an influencer. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk. And I've listened to him for a few years, multi-millionaire, even much more so than that. I mean, this guy's loaded and he's very much business oriented. And I heard him talking about what is the best way to grow a restaurant from the ground up. And guys, I've done this. It's a little out of the box, it's a little out of the ordinary, and it might just be because of my age that it worked out. I don't know. But he said, if I want to have a successful restaurant and if I want it to grow quickly, first of all, obviously, you've got to treat the people that come in nicely. You've got to be good to them. But he said, I'm going to use the people who have very good social presence to my advantage. So he was saying, for example, I will get all these sorority girls, all these girls that are in college that have 3,000, 4,000 followers on Instagram to take a picture of the restaurant and post on their story, hey guys, y'all should check this place out. It's awesome. And I think about it myself. If it's a pretty sorority girl, a girl that's in college, a popular person, if I get them to post on their Instagram story, sell your phones to Jacob, to Jay's Buybacks, that's my business, thousands of people will see that. And if I can get 5 different girls to do that, I'm talking 10, 15,000 people that'll end up selling me phones. So I've done that. I've made literally thousands just from repeat customers from those girls and they're friends of mine. So that might be why it works. So if you're older, I don't really, if you're 30, 40 years old, I don't recommend you approaching college girls and telling them to do something like this. But guys, there's so many, the reason I tell you that is, one, I've done it and it does work well. So if you have the ability to do that, guys, definitely take advantage of people that have good social presence. So that's even people on Facebook that always post funny stuff and get hundreds of likes or 50, 30 likes, tons of comments and engagement on their posts. Those people are perfect. And you can give them a ton of incentives. You can say, listen, I'll pay you $50 up front to do this. I'll pay you 20. I'll pay you per phone. There's so many ways to go about it, guys. And you've got to really look at it. For all these people that you're wanting to get repeat business with, you're paying them just to do a post. So why would they say no? If anything, people are always, especially around Christmas time, people are looking for extra ways to make money, to buy stuff, and $10, $15 adds up. So guys, that's another really good thing that you can do. Find the people in your area that are influencers, that have a lot of engagement on their social media, and use those to your advantage. But I say all of that to say, guys, just think outside of the box. You don't have to worry about just posting in Facebook groups. You don't have to worry about just posting on Instagram, on OfferUp, on Craigslist, LetGo, all of those. Guys, there's so many different ways that you can use people in your life and your repeat customers to your advantage. These people will make your business better. And also, guys, most phone flippers aren't doing what I just said. So you don't have to worry about, how is it possible that a sorority girl who has 1,000 people on her Instagram that see her story every day, your competitor is not going to flag their post? Your customer who met up with you and posts a review of you on Facebook, on their personal Facebook, a competitor is not going to flag and have that removed. Guys, that's stuff that's permanent, that stays. You can control this. You can't always control your Craigslist ads. They might get flagged. Same with Marketplace and OfferUp. Use these other organic ways to maximize your efforts with as little effort as possible and get more repeat customers, guys. There's so many different ways to do this. And if you need help, please let me know and let's get connected, guys. Maybe if you're the type of person that you're not good at thinking about this stuff that's outside of the box, join my course. Let's get in there and let's make money together. Guys, there's a few reasons why I'm successful at phone flipping and at my other businesses, and it's because I find problems and then I find a solution to that. And guys, that is what I found, not just from myself, but just from successful people. Successful people find problems and then find the solution to it. So look at the problems that you have, and if you can become a problem solver, you will be successful. Whatever your problems are, write them down today, whenever you're watching this video. Write them down, solve them, and then you will be successful. It sounds simple, it sounds easy, and you're probably thinking, well, yeah, if my problems were solved, I would be successful. Well, think about it. How can you solve your problems? So guys, that being said, let me know if you have any questions. If you need anything, post in the Facebook group. Look forward to seeing y'all there. And above all else, just be cautious. Don't try to creep people out. Don't go to people that you've maybe never met that are where it could be seen inappropriate for you to try to message them, asking them to post stuff for whatever reason. Just be cautious. And let me know if you have anything. If you need any questions, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe, and guys, I look forward to giving y'all some more content and some more good ideas. Y'all have a good night.